Welcome to Woodcarving Artist, where raw wood becomes timeless presence. And we begin today with a pair of handcrafted red urns that radiate warmth, power, and elegance. These towering pieces aren't just vessels, they're statements. Bold, full-bodied, and flawlessly polished, each one stands like a flame captured in stillness. The rich red hue isn't painted. It's the wood's natural voice enhanced by patient sanding and layers of hand-applied lacquer. The swirling grain draws the eye like smoke in slow motion, deep, hypnotic, alive, and yet the form remains grounded. Solid pedestal bases lift the bodies just enough to feel regal, never heavy. Notice the craftsman at work, focused, steady, reverent. These aren't factory-made. They're built through hours of touch, sight, and instinct. That's what gives them presence. That's what makes them last. Whether placed in a grand entryway or a quiet room, these urns won't just sit. They'll hold space. They'll speak without saying a word. If you believe in the beauty of lasting craft, we invite you to subscribe to Woodcarving Artist. Because here, every piece is more than wood. It's a legacy in the making. There are vases you place on a shelf, and then there are vases like this that feel like they hold a galaxy. This piece is a storm of color and memory. Deep reds swirl with amber and black like molten lava caught mid-flow. Each twist feels intentional yet chaotic, like emotion that's been poured, not painted. Look closely, and you'll see layers not just of resin and wood, but of story. Light hits the surface and bounces back in golden fire. It doesn't just shine, it glows. The shape remains classic, tall, full-bodied, with a gentle neck grounding the wild texture with familiar form. But the finish, that glassy surface, turns every detail into reflection. You don't just look at this vase, you fall into it. It's the kind of piece that lives best alone under a light, not to isolate it, but to let it speak. And it speaks of time, of silence, of beauty born from chaos. If pieces like this stir something in you, we invite you to subscribe to Woodcarving Artist, because here every line, every swirl, every shadow means something. At first glance, it looks clean. Straight lines, no frills. But the more you study it, the more you realize every angle was chosen, every joint considered, every cut made with intention. This is woodworking with discipline. The tabletop is solid and thick, a single block of wood that speaks for itself. The edges are rounded, not sharp, creating comfort without compromising strength. It's a desk made for use, not for show. Look beneath, and the story continues. The legs are angled, not vertical, giving the piece a sense of movement and support. The crossbars are solid and wide, ensuring lateral stability. This isn't just good design, it's smart engineering in wood. No glue lines, no visible screws, no decorative distractions, just structure, just balance, just trust in the material. It's the kind of desk you can live with for decades, the kind you can pass down, not because it's trendy, but because it works and it lasts. If you value honest design and precision craftsmanship, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to Woodcarving Artist, where beauty doesn't need to shout, it just needs to stand. Not everything has to be grand to be meaningful. Some pieces like these two speak softly but carry soul. One is round, smooth, almost like a seed waiting to grow. The other taller, poised like a chess piece, calm, noble, quietly confident. Together, they create balance, motion and stillness, flow and form. What makes them special isn't just the craftsmanship, though. Every curve is precise, every surface glassy. It's how they make you feel. Curious, calm, maybe even a little nostalgic. You could place them on a bookshelf or let them stand on an empty table. Wherever they go, they'll draw the eye, not with flash, but with presence. That's the heart of what we share here, not just woodwork, but moments. Objects that hold space. Forms that speak emotion. If this quiet beauty resonates with you, we invite you once again to subscribe to Woodcarving Artist. There's more ahead, more shapes, more stories, more soul. Thank you for being with us today. Until next time, stay inspired and keep looking closer.